Welcome! In this series we're gonna find out how the malware works, especially viruses, worms, trojans, and so on. In this video, I'm gonna show you how the real virus works in the closed environment with the code explanation. First of all, self-reading. Virus needs access to his own code to overwrite other apps. It could be done by various ways, like reading for process memory or just read file to memory. In this case, virus will be using a read file function. But first of all, virus needs his own path to file and size of the file to allocate memory and self-read. Find files to infection. Second thing to do is find proper files to infection. In this case, virus is looking for exe files. Infection. When virus finds executable file, then this file will be overwrite. And what we have here, just few lines of code. File name is the self-path CPP, so the output file should be the self-path.exe. We have a main function with arguments, and that's only thing what we need to get path to the file. Especially the first argument of this function, which always contains path to file. So the name should be in the argv of index 0. Let's see how it's work. On output of this app we should see path to currently open program. And that's it. Let's see what happens when we change name of the file. Is still correct. Let's see what happened when we move our app somewhere else. And change the name one more time. Yes, it's still correct path to the file. Function of self-read is just a standard file operation procedure, and anyone who knows them is able to create virus of this type. Let's see what we have here. Opening this file in binary mode. Setting cursor to the end of the file. Getting actual position of cursor, which is already size of the file. Back to the file start. If any of these operations fail, virus stops, because it's impossible to infect other apps without self-read. So, if virus knows its own size, it's able to do self-read, but first what it needs is enough memory to read the whole file. And of course, if this operation fails, virus exits from the same reasons as above. Finally, virus is on the fread function to do self-read and comparing readed bytes to the actual size of file. If the numbers are the same, then virus successfully ended function returning 1. If not, it couldn't work, so it exits. In main function, we can check that what we have is really a exe file. If there are M and Z, the first letters of exe file and initials of the author of this file format, we can be sure that the virus has its own copy in memory. For files only in current directory. This is an educational video, and virus will infect only files in the same folder that contains virus, to avoid its uncontrolled spread throughout the system. File name longer than 2 is useful to avoid dot and double dot during listing directory. After find file with an exe extension, believe me or not, in this case size has matter. Virus opens this file and writes himself to the file. This is the most simple type of virus, but also most destructive, because user won't be able to recover this file anymore. Like we can see, virus shows results of working, so it exactly knows what it's doing. We can see a current name and location. We can see real size of virus. Virus shows that self-read is done properly. We can also see what files are checking before infection. The new virus has been created, so let's see how many antivirus systems is able to detect it. Like we can see, Not many at all, only 4 from 69. Now let's check non-debug mode virus. Results are the same, like we can see.